All right, guys. So getting straight into the Umbrella Chronicles season 1 and 2. I want to just kind of jump through the different points that I have about it. When I first got into this, I thought it was going to be more like, oh, Marvel, DC, like whatever. Like I'm not really into superhero movies like that or superhero shows like that, so I was like, whatever. The show is pretty much kind of like Heroes. If you guys remember Heroes back in the day, it kind of has a similar gist to it, like of like a bunch of characters, powers, like portrayed, especially in the season 2 arc a little more, kind of like Lost. Like it gets kind of crazy to the point where it's like they start adding a lot of weird stuff. Like I mean, even towards the end of season 1, like it just starts getting hectic. Like the plot just starts getting deeper and deeper and thicker and thicker. Hopefully season 3 they're going to resolve a lot of things, but as in terms of plot and how things move, I'd say the second season, this last 2 episodes especially, got a little bit too weird for me. It was to the point where I was like, "What? Are you serious?" Like this is spoilers, so if you hate spoilers, do not continue from here on out. Out of nowhere, season 2 happens, and the handler has a daughter we never knew about her, and then we got like fucking that one fish head dude. I don't fucking remember his name either. Like all these new cast members show up, and then there's like they're not really explained in the first season, and then Hargreaves becomes a fucking alien. Like what? But I gotta say, the ending cliffhanger to season 2, wow, that was great. When they came back, and I knew this would happen. I totally said this would happen. Like it's like they were already fucking up the timeline so hard. They're gonna come back, and it's gonna be like the butterfly effect where they fucked up so many things that it's just not even the same timeline that they're on anymore. They didn't really tie a lot of like a couple loose ends, and obviously that's for season 3 to happen. Now let's go into the characters themselves. Very much enjoy the acting. Other than Ellen Page, I didn't really know the other actors. Per usual, her acting phenomenal. Her character development is great. How they make her into a bad guy, and then kind of not a bad guy, and then into a bad guy again. Number 5, I gotta say, his actor, I think is gonna be like a big name actor. Found it very interesting that Luther in the first season was more serious, I think, whereas in the second season he was like a comedic relief. I don't know why they switched him up to be like that. He started having less lines and less seriousness to him. My favorite character by far has to be between 5 and Klaus. Klaus is just hilarious. He gives very much a Johnny Depp vibe, especially in season 1 when you first meet him. The rest of the cast is great. The ensemble is great. Cinematography, great. I think it's, I don't think it doesn't look like a shitty Netflix original. It's actually well lit, well done. Cinematography is great. If you didn't know, it's actually based off of a comic book, so I would go check that out too. I mean, overall, I think it's just a great show to watch with just someone else alone. It doesn't matter. Like you can really get immersed into the world, especially if you like time travel stuff too. In season 2, it gets into the lore of like history, time travel. It gets into a little bit of like Rick and Morty-ish vibes, I'd say. Give this show, even if you don't enjoy superhero shows, I would give this 8.5 out of 10. Wonderful. I'm not gonna give it a 10, or I'm not gonna give it a 9, but 8.5, solid. Like it's fun, it's enjoyable, and everything is pretty well done, and actors are great. So yeah, that's it. All right, hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll see you guys.